Yeah, Tendy? I don't apologize for any meowing you hear on stream. I think I've got everything set up as I need to be. I took some. I told everybody I ripped apart my streaming overlay. That is partially a lie. I did allow myself a starting soon screen. Oh, fuck. Mostly because it gives me a veil of. Fuck you. No, fuck you, printer. It gives me some sort of the veil of privacy while I set this up. Also, because as you'll see for a moment, it is a little disorienting. Hello, everybody. Little designer gays, little shameful, little Skynix. Oi! I took a COVID test and got negative. Yay! Excellent. I'm so glad to hear that. Oh, for those of you who do not know, I have recently seen news that there are more, the applications for government COVID tests are open again. So, get on that. Get your free COVID tests. Start testing more often. We're gonna open a live. Let me see. Do I have anything? There's nothing incriminating on here, right? I've removed everything incriminating. That's why we're on an entirely different side of the computer. Yes, I'd like to make Firefox my primary browser. Please do not open Edge while we are doing this. Thank you, Windows. Okay, so we're gonna go here. So, this is my desktop right now. We're gonna patch into studio mode because I don't have to worry about. I've gone out of the habit of using studio mode, and I'll show you all that in a second because this was something it took me a while to discover while using OBS, which it shouldn't have. There's a button for it right there. But studio mode allows you to have a preview of your scene before you show it to your viewers. So I'm gonna show you all what that is in a second. Hello, Digi. We're gonna make Dragon VTubers. I found a pic crew for it. I wasn't sure how I was going to demonstrate to y'all how to use PinkTubers on screen, and then I found this, and then I was just like, oh dang, there we go. Yeah, I literally just went live. We just got off. We got off this. We're gonna demonstrate a transition. Boop. Yeah, we just got off that. Boop. So I have two screens up. If you are on mobile and need me to specifically show you a thing, speak up. I have no issue going back and doing that. It's a good way for me to demonstrate certain things to have to answer your questions. So don't ever feel like it says I'm playing Elden Ring. Weird. Okay, yeah, that's my fault. I forgot to update my tags. Learn from my mistakes, people. This is what the stream is going to be mostly about. Let's see. Let's arrange our live scene so that you can see both of. Did I fuck this up? Okay, so I'm gonna adjust this. My right, your left. Oh yeah, no. That's exactly how I wanted it. What? Okay. Well, fuck me, I guess. I'll figure this out. Okay, so we're going to transition to having both of the screens up on my window. And I am going to move this because my fat ass is in the way. Bam. Okay, cool. I am hopefully no longer playing Elden Ring. Always remember to update your stream information, because I don't. I'm watching my cat. Himbo, are you trying to get inside the drawer? You'll be okay. So let's see here. The first thing that I want to do, I want to set up chat bubbles, because right now I'm gonna be making a VOD, and I want chat to show up in my VOD, but I also don't want it to suck. And the default chat overlay for a lot of OBS programs sucks. So I'm going to introduce you all to one chat bubbles that I like a lot. It's by a Zaytree space. Specifically Zaytree. Now, these chat bubbles are great. They work with the pronoun extension. As in, like, if you are using the pronoun extension and you're using these chat bubbles, your pronouns will show up on the chat bubbles. My desktop is the blue screen of death. Hold on. Yeah. There we go. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Does this work? Yeah, it does work. Okay. Mine is Vaporwave Windows 95. I considered something like that. I set up like a whole entire separate space on my computer because my side of the computer is a disaster. So this allows me a clean space to demonstrate stuff. You drew a really good wallpaper. Let's pull up these chat bubbles. So, in order to use these chat bubbles in your OBS layout, you're gonna want to connect with your Twitch. For my security, we're making a BRB. Yeah, I get that. So, like, OBS won't let you name things, even the same thing, even if they're, like, different source types, which, like, I get. I can't spell internet. Yeah. And, like, why not? Veadotube uses a window capture. That's part of why it broke when I clicked off the window. Drag me to the corner. There we go. Okay. Oh, no, I'm floating. I'm floating. I should have been able to see this. Fixed. You can use GameCat because it's Unity. Do you mean, Oh, shit. Yeah, you're right. Okay, cool. Let me try that instead. Veadotube better. Character specific window. Yeah. Oh, I can actually let me show you all this. Boop. So, let me actually specifically. Okay, so we're gonna do that. So y'all can see what I'm doing. And would the transparent option work with the game capture? Because if so, I could just do that. Oh, that's how you do yours. Sorry about that. See, but I have it set to transparent. So I just... Let me go to filters. No. Let me go to properties. Allow transparency. Oh, shit! Are you fucking kidding me? Nice. Okay. This actually solves a fair number of problems that I faced. Thank you, Digi. We're trashing this. Yes, we are. I'm very sure that I want to remove Veadotube. Give Digi a shout out too. Digi's been working on some really fantastic stuff in Pathologic. I don't fully understand a lot of it. But like it's pretty intense. I think while I like figure out how I want to set up this window, like what was the last project you worked on? Did you like you were essentially going around like photographing models in the game and like downloading their model files that way? I know it's a very loose way to describe it. Though if you were to share your VOD with someone to say on Discord, you need the green screen. Okay. Yeah. It's really cool. You can see it on the, I think you can see it on the latest VOD, right, Diddy? Bye. Scoot. Log in. That's valid. Yeah, I'm gonna show everyone how to use this program in like a second. Well, not like so much a second. After I finish like this module. But this is the default VTuber that comes with Veadotube, and anybody can use it. Yeah, Tendy? 1 second. Gotta enter my token. That's true. I think if you like have a Stream Deck that you can technically excuse me. If you have a Stream Deck, you can use that like the switch through states. But I haven't had the chance to play with it yet. Let's see. How do I want to arrange this? I think I'm best off just doing you. No. Center screen. Transform. Fit to screen. There's shortcuts for this, but I will never remember them. All right, we're back. So ignore all of my everything. This is the one that I use typically. So like when you all see me streaming and you see the sort of like steel green chat bubbles, it's from the chat bubbles by Zatri I have set up, and I have it called Caves of Chat on here. And I'll go back in here and show you all. Do you want to go out again? Are you mad? I'm sorry, she controls my life. It's okay. Okay. She's been let out, and she's gonna want to come back in like 5 seconds later. I think my roommate is cooking, and I think she wants to figure out what's going on. So I've accidentally downloaded it twice in the process of testing it out for the stream. But we're gonna go and we're gonna open the newest one. There's this weird thing with hotkeys where sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. And I think it has something to do with windows that are currently active. That sounds about right. My experience. Like when I was playing Path 2, there were times where the hotkey would not work, but I'd click off the game and it changed for no reason. Lol. Okay, so for the purposes of putting this into OBS, this is what you need to know from the screen. There's these three dots here called a hamburger menu. And in that hamburger menu, there's the option for copying the URL. That URL is what you're gonna use to put this into OBS. We're gonna go in and edit it. So for those, in case I went too fast, which is perfectly fine, I do that. You hit the big button that says edit, and it'll launch this new page. Now, I recommend that you rename it, because if you ever have to go, like, say you want to do an event, or, like, say you just decide that you don't like how the bubbles look, or say you come up with a new character and you want to make a different chat set with different colors for that character. It's a lot easier to keep track if you start naming shit. I did not name shit in the beginning. I suffered from my mistakes. Don't suffer from mine. So we're going to do teaching chat. Meow. 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 Okay, I'm gonna water. Yeah? Are you gonna stay in? We just moved and they're slowly getting used to the idea that they live in a house now. But they don't want to leave my room so much. Now they've decided that they want to, like, I mean my cats. Now they've decided they kind of want to venture. And they've been especially rambunctious the past few days. Okay. So, it's a little tricky, but that's why I'm here. There's gonna be a button down here that says emulate. Don't worry about that. You literally just came back in. Hear how demanding she is? What do you want from me? You want to go outside, right? But you also want to be inside. I can't help you on this. I can't. Yeah? Okay. I'm gonna crack the door open. I'm gonna reward her for being brave. I apologize. Okay, cool. Thank you, Shamehole. You've demonstrated the chat. The thing I was just talking about is if you're testing it on your own, which you usually will be doing, you need a way to, like, see what it's gonna look like. And the default emulate feature on Streamlabs does not work for this chat bubble. There's a separate button you need to press. But because you chatted, it popped up anyway, and it sort of demonstrates how this works. This is connected to your Twitch account. People chat. It'll show up here. And this gets overlaid over your whatever you're doing on OBS. Kind of like those sheets in High School Protectors. Yeah, look, see? There's you. So we're going to go to the settings. I'm going to preview. Send test message. Now these are nonsense real people that don't exist. But I don't even know what she's screaming about now. But you can see, like, it demonstrates, like, it does show your pronouns. Oh yeah, there's you. You're a real person. Yeah. Cat screaming. You can do that by going into... You can do that by literally just going into OBS. Be nice to me. You can do that by going into OBS and just doing, like... Boop. Yes. So there's a couple... They added new ones? Okay. Okay, we have to... Yeah! Oh my fucking god, I love this! Oh... Oh, yes! Oh, I had to essentially sort of recreate this for mine, but guess what I'm doing? I'm gonna go back and edit my fucking... I'm gonna go edit my... Oh, that's great. Yes. Oh, I love that so much. Okay, so, it's obvious the one that we'll probably end up going with, but let's check out Windows XP. It's a very faithful, yes. Yes. When you said you were absolutely right about that, and that's that's a good thing, to mention. I'm trying to figure out, there we go. You'll have... Please ignore that. 1080. You'll have the preset box. I feel like the best solution for setting up your chat overlay is to arrange it in the box and make the window the size of the window you're using for streaming. I don't do that. I have a smaller window and I kind of drag my chat box around, but I do a lot of art streams. And it doesn't, like, having it fixed in one spot is not the greatest for me. You know what? We'll go with Windows XP. Let's think up, we'll go outside the box a little bit. Windows XP, a good year. We're gonna also make it legible. So there's different widths that you can use for your boxes. Having it the way that it is means that longer messages will show up in bigger boxes. If that's not good for your stream overlay, I just test my OBS by copying and pasting a long paragraph over and over and editing it in real time, which you can do. I basically just type nonsense into my chat when I'm testing it. Hello, Night. Oh, do you wanna while we're here and talking about pronouns, are you using the pronoun extension? Yes or no? I can't tell from here because I ripped apart my entire OBS layout to teach today. Okay, cool. We can... Oh, yeah. Perfect. See? Yeah. See, you're showing up as he, they. And that shows that the extension will work. Also, I noticed while testing this, they added new pronouns, because I think before they only had, like, a very limited selection, and I think that's really cool. Textiles. What is the font for Windows XP? I refuse to Google things on stream, because I don't trust it. But I will. Oh, it's just Telhoma? That might be why I like Telhoma. It's Segoy? Segoy UI is only used in Windows Vista or later, not on XP. That makes sense. You were close. I love the names of some of these fonts. Also, I'm not demonstrating I know how the alphabet works. I'm sorry. You'll put so much faith in me to show up to this lesson, and here I am going backward. Tahoma. Is it not on this list? Can we not? Can we not? They don't have it. They don't have Tahoma. Do they have Segoy? That's not how it's pronounced. VCR OSD Mono is great. I love VCR OSD Mono. We know Tahoma. What about Times New Roman? Times New Roman is on here, I think. Let's see. Windows fonts. How do you not have Times New Roman? Hello, everybody. Also, welcome to the stream, both of you, Buffoonite and Usfius. Let me know if I have pronounced any of your names wrong. It's nice seeing new faces. We're teaching people how to stream and how to set up their OBS layout. So if you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to ask. You're not holding up the stream by me doing that. It only helps all of us. Let's see. What does that look like? I think that sort of works. It's not very visible because it's not. But we're gonna fix that. Let's see. I will actually check to see if there's Arial. There's Abel. Oh, excellent. Oh, yes, I am a furry. This is not the normal rig that I'd use. This is the default Veadotube rig. But I'm usually a protogen. I need to make one for my reindeer. Yes. What color are you? Let me show you all what I'm doing. I'm gonna go. I also want to arrange these windows better so you can see. Live 2D is fun. Oh yeah, yeah, that was a problem we ran into. This is not what I want to do. I want to go into filters and I want to steal one of the colors from this deer. So we're gonna cheese it because I'm lazy. On the screen, it'll let you enter in a hex code. Stole that from the deer. That's our custom background color now. And that's how our windows will show up. I like the rainbow header because it allows me to distinguish between different people on the chat box. But, like, you think they would make video cap software that you would be able to, like, set a boundary that is your glasses or something. I think maybe part of the problem might just be that there's such a wide variety of frames for glasses. But that would just be me spitballing. Like, for me, like, I think the problem would be, like, not all glasses are the same shape, so you'd have to train it on different shapes. Oh, yeah! When we go over Veadotube avatars, I'll show you all, what you can do with it, but I can get even more violent. Where's the shaking? There's shaking more, there's static, there's vibing, which is just, during the duration of the time that I am speaking, I will slowly just bob back and forth. Shaking more, static, vibing. We're gonna go shaking more because everybody seems to really like the shaking, and I'm down for it. There's also, like, transitional states, like, there's a step between, like, when you start talking, going from a static state, and then there's also, like, the ability to set what you're doing when you're just, like, chilling out. Like, my buddy Lykios will just, like, have his vibing, So like he as a wolf will just kind of just be like standing there and just like bobbing, and it kind of gives you like a bit more like liveliness to your avatar. Since I'm in a tube, it's a little confusing, but we can just pretend that like I'm being hung off of like the end of like one of those big construction cranes, like that famous painting of like all those dudes standing on that one metal, sitting on that one metal bar and sharing a sandwich together. Like imagine a tube being suspended like that, and I am sticking out of it, and I am here to teach. It's great. I love the violent shaking. I can also be shaking all of the time. Which is definitely a vibe for some of you. And there's even shaking more. And yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's me. During my brief time of streaming, I use the transition thing that's just a little hop. That's great. Let's do that. I'm shaking from the sheer enthusiasm I have teaching you all this and it is going to propel me out of this pipe cannon. We'll go over states and stuff later, and I'm not really going to get into it on this one because I don't really have the setup to like do it justice. But you can hop between different avatars while you're still in the program using hotkeys. Digi talked about it earlier, um, and that get over here, get back over here, go away. I want to pull more colors from you. Actually, instead of copying the colors from the... I think it... No, I'm going to do both. I'm going to do both. Okay, I just want to once again have it visible to all of you what I'm doing. There. Hopping back into this. Setting the hex code here. Ew, that's redder than I expected. To note with hotkeys, they can only be a single letter or some combination of control shift or something, which is actually a little annoying. That is a little annoying. Oh, that is a good idea. Thank you, actually. Thank you a lot for that. Yeah. Fuck, I'm not logged into Twitter. This is why this is happening. So this is a good demonstration of, like, what your PingTuber avatar... I don't know why. Why did I immediately go to copy and paste that back into the chat? I am not fine on all cylinders. We're gonna pin that. I'll probably cycle through pinning a couple different things while we do this. This is a good demonstration of how like a VTuber avatar can look based off Skynex's character. Here we have a closed mouth animation or a closed mouth frame, and this is an open mouth one. This is an alternate state. So, like, you could have a thing where you go from a hotkey from this character to this character, while still using the same thing. Oh, and yes, good. That's a very good thing to mention. I actually was working on one, earlier. I have a project I'm working on to test for SingFig, which is a 2D animation program. And in the 2D animation program, you can create GIFs. And I made kind of one of it just vibing. And instead of having Veadotube be the only source of animation for that frame, like how I'm shaking right now, it would just sort of move on its own. Digi, I believe you used the GIF so that when you're talking, instead of it just being an open mouth, like how I'm sitting here and I'm lecturing and my mouth is still open and you all know I'm shutting my mouth, but like you wouldn't be able to tell from the VTuber avatar, I think you have it so that like you talk, like you move your mouth open and shut to give more of a immersive feel to it. If I ever get back into streaming, I'll have to redo it with whatever the Skynex redesign looks like. I feel like you should totally do Gears of War streams. I will... totally down for that. Yes, I did. No, I changed it recently because the mouth movement felt quite jank. It's really good. I get where you're coming from because like it's a cycle, like it's a steady cycle of you opening and shutting your mouth, and I can see like why you'd want to get a little bit more detailed with that, especially if all of the animation and not animation, modeling work you've been doing, like you could easily do with the level of skill you have now. I could easily see you doing some interesting solutions to that problem. Guild Wars, yes. Gears of War. I don't know why I do that. I've only played Gears of War like once, but I have a really bad habit of saying Gears of War when I mean Guild Wars, because they're very distinct and separate things. We'll leave you up. Actually, we'll go here. I am deciding that I'm turning off the wait, no. This is all just like bubble position stuff. So, like, you decide where on the screen. But you should note that open mouth and closed mouth blank are two separate things. So you've had a GIF with open mouth, but then it would be kind of weird if you also had the same GIF but closed eyes. Because I don't think it'd be possible for the GIFs to overlap in the first place, if that makes any sense. That is an important note. What solution did you find for that? Because you had the chatty mouth talking GIF. I know that. You just didn't have a blank. Okay. Yeah, it's optional. So that makes sense. Yeah. No, that's a good idea. GIF with soft G. Like, that makes it my brain interpret differently. What if I alternated? It's GIF and GIF, right? Only closed mouth blank. I love how much I vibrate. GIF, 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 GIF. Peanut butter. How about this? You all can figure out how you want me to pronounce GIF. And every time I pronounce it wrong, I pronounce it GIF, GIF, GIF. Every time I pronounce the word GIF wrong, you can have me eat a spoonful of peanut butter, and I just have to talk on stream like that. I have to power through like a dog. We're custom border name box colors. Yes. Okay. So this option right here in the custom colors, we're gonna make this bigger for a second, right? So this option right here, that overrides all of your fancy color selections for your viewers' usernames. So like all of you had like different colored frames, because you all chose a color on Twitch. Like Skynyx is blue. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, cool. This demonstrates the blink. I like how all of this turned out with like the gears in the background and your VTuber. And go back to stream elements. Actually, I want to keep that open. Test message. Yes, we do want to do that. Now it's black and white. But we're going to fix that so it doesn't suck. We're going to steal more colors from this deer. I'm going to stop opening properties because, I keep doing that. I just need to go to filters. Also, like, this should not be on. Because we found a solution that didn't need. I love Protochar. I wanna draw a prototype at some point. Where oops. Grab the darker one. Someone told me to hydrate earlier, and I directly disobeyed them, so I'm doing it now. Do I want to go darker or wait on the name color? That does not offer us a lot of contrast, which would be better. I've been getting into Final Fantasy XIV because my roommates are play Final Fantasy XIV, and the people I love play Final Fantasy XIV, and I don't understand anything in Final Fantasy XIV, but I want to learn for them. It's been fun. I've streamed a couple ones. Char the Death Bang Furry Race at any MMO I played. The design is good. I like the Char a lot. I have decided that we're going to even though they're not quite done with the chat bubbles yet, we're gonna add them. So we're gonna hide that. We're gonna go to sources. We're gonna go to browser. And paste the browser source in. And set the width to match the width we set in the overlay. And I'm going to transition. It got bunny people! We didn't save, so it's still coming up as the default for now. The Twinkie is twins, even twinkier than the Makoti. That's, you know what, between all of us in this room, I feel like the twinks are why people play Final Fantasy, but I'm sure everybody has their reasons. No, that's not what I wanted. Ignore me. I'm just trying to make it so that I can show you all, the other window. Yeah, okay, now it's working. Sometimes, for whatever reason, it did, like, the window capture won't work, and I've noticed that switching to Windows 10 seems to help. But, okay, so, like, we're adding this here, so you can see it. They do need to deliver with the Hrothgals, because my buddy, Lykios, is waiting to stream Final Fantasy, or willing to touch, he's waiting to touch it at all, for the Hrothgals. Is this person a furry or gay? No, those tend to overlap. So we're going to make it so that these chat bubbles are off the default. Also, another thing, yeah, see, this is off the default. You can see it's changed now. We're going to hit save, and it should update, like, automatically. Never off because I played Hroth. I had a hard time deciding, because I went into it being like, am I gonna be a bunny boy or am I gonna be a Hrothgar? And then I found the cool dragon people, and I was set. I can't remember what they're called right now, and if anybody wants to jump in and, like, tell me, I'm down for it. Hide messages with text, or no. I don't feel like adding a sound effect to your chat benefits most people, but the option is here. Alright, yeah, alright. This dude's running with Crash Bandicoot? Yeah? Yeah. We're gonna make these chat bubbles last a little longer. So we're gonna go into animation and lifetime. There's a bunch of different animations that we can use for our chat bubbles. And, I'm already regretting my color scheme. We're gonna make it so the chat bubbles last 20 seconds. Yeah, it makes me laugh every time I see an raw dude in a dungeon. Yeah, go get some Wumpa fruit and spin Lamau. On the other hand, I don't usually see them right in front of me because I'm a tank main. I am a thaumaturgist or raw. So far, I'm still learning how the game works. I'm gonna choose a different color off this deer because I don't like how little contrast there is in the between the text and the in the background, and that's really important. You want to make sure that your chat is legible. I'm still relatively early on, I think. Oh, fam. Hell yeah, wait till until you get to Black Mage and Words of Love Hate the Way Lines. I have no idea what you're talking about, but if it definitely sounds like something up my alley. Love Hate works for me. We're gonna yeah, that's enough contrast. Maybe not for the usernames, but we can live with that for now. Actually, wait. It's always okay to cheese it. Yeah. Fam is fun and not the most galaxy brain job. Honestly, Ninja's the one I had the most difficulty wrapping my brain around. I've been watching the videos and like the synchronicity and some like the I forget what the end game raids are called. Like there's a specific name for them. But it's wild. No delay. Why should there? Oh, there just has to be a delay. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Somebody say something. There. Okay, good. I was like, for a moment, I don't think it was set up properly, but it seems like it is. It seems like it is now. Okay, so we've got this set up. There's a couple other things I want to go over. There's how to get a chat assistant, like how to get a little buddy that sits on your stream and like will tell people when they follow you and stuff. We could go over how to set up the Tiltify stuff specifically for fundraising. We can let's make VTuber avatars. Let's do that. Let's move on to that stage because that could be fun and it'll give you all something to tinker around with while we test this, if you are so inclined.